Okay, good evening, everyone, and welcome to this evening's business opportunity webinar, where we're going to be talking a lot about a very exciting opportunity that we have coming up now, and that is the expansion of Nu Skin into India later this year. So allow me to start off by introducing myself. My name is Louise Spencer, and I'm going to be taking you through the first half of tonight's business presentation. I have been partnered with Nu Skin now for 9 years. My background is in something very different. I originally went to university to train in physiology, and I then moved to the UK to train as a physiotherapist. And I worked in that profession for many, many years. So prior to me partnering with Nu Skin, I had a split role where I was working as an advanced practice physiotherapist and also as a manager for one of the largest private healthcare companies in the UK. But when I wanted to start having my own family, I quickly realized that the job that I had created for myself wasn't necessarily going to be compatible with me being a mum. So I was looking for something that was going to give me the financial flexibility, but also that time freedom to be a present parent. And coming from a healthcare background, it was a big decision for me to partner with the right company. And, my starting point was making sure that I did all of my research and all of my due diligence on the brand to make sure that this was the right place for me. And I started with the science and the research behind the products, and I was completely blown away. And I'm excited to share a little bit about that with you later on. But the more that I researched into the company, it just ticked all of those boxes for me. The corporate staff were incredible, the company's mission and vision, their sustainability practices, everything that they did. And the thing for me that was a little bit different that I had never come across before was the business model. But once I got it, I caught the vision from day one, and I made that decision that this was going to be my forever home. And that was nearly 9 years ago. And over the past 9 years, this company has transformed not just my life and my family's life, but so many people around me in the most incredible ways, not just from a financial perspective, but also from a confidence perspective, from a well-being perspective. And I always feel like I'm in the right place at the right time with this company. So I'm going to get straight into it. So there are lots of different reasons why, people might be on here today, obviously with a vested interest in the expansion into India. But one of the ways that I always like to introduce Nu Skin as a company or as a brand to people is by explaining that it is very much so a personalized business opportunity. So maybe you're on here looking for an extra income or a supplementary income, or maybe like me, you're looking for more time flexibility. But you also might be on here looking for a business that you can scale flexibly around your existing schedule, but with the opportunity to create maybe a legacy or something, something significantly more lucrative. So whatever it might be, there's no right or wrong. There's a home here for absolutely everyone. And alongside that, one of the things that I love the most about this business is the personal development opportunities, the amazing community and relationships that you get to form, and the opportunities to travel as well. So I'm going to start off by talking a little bit about global megatrends. I think the reason that I love starting here is because it's really important when you're considering to partner with a company such as Nu Skin that you want to make sure that you're positioned at the forefront of trends. And the reason why this is important is you want to make sure that this is a business and a company that's going to stand the test of time. It's not something that's going to be here today and gone tomorrow. And again, I said this already, but I always feel like I've been at the right place at the right time with Nu Skin, and they're always not just positioned, within the trends, but they're spearheading them. And these are just a few that we're really centered and focused on right now. So first and foremost, IoT and artificial intelligence. We're heading headfirst into this digital and AI economy right now. And I feel like for a lot of companies, particularly in the beauty and wellness space, if you don't have a digital strategy, and you're not innovating, then a lot of these companies aren't going to be around for very long. And I feel like this is something that Nu Skin has done incredibly well. We're the world's first company to introduce IoT connected beauty and wellness devices. And we've introduced artificial intelligence in a number of different ways. with our ingredient identification, with some of our strategic partnerships. You can see here with a company called Full Power AI. These are one of the world's leading AI tech companies, and they only offer an exclusive partnership with one company in every industry. They partner with Nike, for example, with Samsung, so really big global giants. And within the beauty and wellness space, they approach Nu Skin to offer us this exclusivity. And what this means is that in terms of how we are going to be able to drive our product development forward and our innovation and our technology, this is really going to start to accelerate and separate us from our competition over the next few years. We've got amazing skin analysis software and lots of other ways that we're collecting data as well. And a particularly exciting piece of tech that I'm going to touch upon later, which is a piece of health tech that's coming as well. We center ourselves in the beauty and wellness fields, and we've got this integrated or 360-degree approach to helping people look, live, and feel their best. And everything that we have here is steeped heavily in research and science, and we pioneer some amazing trends right now, such as, regenerative medicine, skin rejuvenation, longevity, epigenetics. So it's really amazing to know that, again, any of the products that you see the company bring into market always have a USP and are very results driven. We also have the opportunity to drive our business model through social commerce channels as well. And this is something that I absolutely love, because it means that you've got the opportunity not only to grow a customer base, but also an international business at the touch of a button. There's no holding stock. There's nothing that, needs to be laborious. You can share links and recommend products with friends and family, both online and offline, however you feel comfortable. And the company will drop ship the products directly to the customers. And if you're based in the UK, we do next day delivery as well, which is incredible. And then finally, we've got the gig economy, which really refers to the number of people that are looking for an additional source of income or a supplemental income right now. And really what we're seeing a big trend here is not just people who are coming in and thinking, how can I earn an extra 500 or £1,000 a month. But I think what's really nice is there's a lot of people realizing that they don't actually have to work until they're 75 years old before they can retire and enjoy life. And there's different ways that you can build something flexibly around your existing schedule that may be an exit strategy for you, or an early retirement plan, or maybe just give you a bit of a better work-life balance. And then finally on the screen here, you can see that we've got an amazing strategic partnership with Infosys. Now, the reason that I want to mention this right now is for anyone on here who's got connections within the Indian community, this is a really amazing collaboration that we have. So for people who are maybe on the ground in India who haven't come across Nu Skin before, this amazing tech company gives us a lot of credibility when we are expanding into the market as well. And then here's a little bit about our corporate partners. So we are Nu Skin Enterprises. We have been established for 41 years now. It's 41 years in June. We do about 2 billion in revenue on an annual basis. We are operational in 48 different markets around the world. So we are very well versed when it comes to international and global expansion, and India will be the 49th market. I love to highlight to people that this is not something and a decision that has been made overnight. This has been in the works for many, many years. All of the prep work, all of the decisions that have been made in terms of the product development and all of that kind of stuff has been incredibly well thought out by the company. We're also publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange, which basically means we are a complete open book when it comes to our facts and figures. And we have got 60 in-house scientists that are PhD level and above, spanning multiple different disciplines, feeding into the creation and the development of our products at any given time. And one of the things that makes me so proud is that we are an anti-aging company powered by genetic science. And what this means is that we were actually the first company to pioneer something called gene expression science, which means how we can reverse the signs and sources of aging at a genetic level. And you will see this demonstrated in both our topical products, so our skincare, but also in some of our wellness products. This is a major trend right now, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. So this is incredibly exciting for us as a company. And when you look at our products in a little bit more detail, if you think about Nu Skin almost like an umbrella brand, and within that, then we'll have our different pillars and our different hero ranges. And the products that are available over here in Europe will be slightly different to what we will have and go live over in India. So we'll go through both. But just as a quick, overview of what we've got on offer, we have got our amazing award-winning beauty and wellness devices, and we have actually been awarded the world's #1 at-home beauty device brand for the last 7 consecutive years. And this is incredible because this, even as a standalone industry, is rapidly growing right now. So the home use beauty device market is currently valued at about $18 to $19 billion and set to break 100 billion in the next 5 to 6 years. So you can imagine that if we're #1 and this is such a rapidly growing market right now, then we're positioned really nicely for ongoing growth and continued success, with the, evolution of this over the next few years. We also then have amazing skincare and personal care products. Again, we will cover all bases that you're looking for here. We've got our more premium ranges, which you can see at the bottom of the center circle there, and also a full bioadaptive skincare line, which is one of our best sellers as well. And we are a really, really strong cosmeceutical, medical grade brand. We cover all bases in terms of the really amazing active ingredients that you would look for any top skincare brand that's available on the market. And finally, then we also have our wellness solutions. So we have got test-based supplementation, targeted nutritional programs, also body balance systems, something for absolutely everyone. So maybe you are more passionate about the beauty side of things and the skincare or devices. Maybe you've got a true passion for wellness solutions, or like myself, I like to be able to offer a full 360-degree approach to helping people look, live, and feel their best. But this is a personalized business opportunity. So what's amazing is that you can focus more so on whatever you feel passionate about. And one of our taglines as a company is the difference demonstrated. And we're really proud about this because we love to be able to show people visible results with our products. And you can see here just a few examples on the screen. Results from our LumiSpa, our amazing Beauty Focus collagen supplement, which is one of our #1 subscription products, and our weight wellness and body balance range, which you can see here on the screen as well. And I know that some of these are going to be really popular when we go into India. And then finally, I just want to touch a little bit more on our health tech. So we have had an amazing piece of technology, which you can see here on the left-hand side of the screen. This is something called a biophotonic scanner. It has got Nobel Prize winning technology called Raman spectroscopy. And what it does is it shines a blue light into your living tissues, refracts off of your carotenoid antioxidant levels, and gives you a reading essentially of what your antioxidant score is in real time. And because we are able to create this baseline objective data, what we're then able to do is to help try and legitimize the supplements industry. And what I mean by that again is we are able to provide this objective measurement and then marry it up with our supplements range, because we can then prove the absorption and prove that we can improve your antioxidant score. Otherwise, we offer a full money back guarantee. And we've got a range of our supplements, including our collagen, that is scanner certified, where we can improve this absorption. This is something very unique that no other company in the world is able to offer. And you can see with our supplement Life Pack, which boosts this antioxidant score, we have generated over $5.5 billion worth of sales. And this is because we're able to show people that by taking our supplements, that they're doing what they say they're going to do. And, when it comes to taking supplements, you deserve to know that it's going to have an impact on your well-being longer term. Now, one of the things that's really exciting as well is we've scanned over 15 million people, done over 26 million scans. So this database of information that we have is very unique to us as a company at Nu Skin, and no other company in the world has got this kind of comprehensive, detailed nutritional database. And because we've got this data, the strategic partnership that we have with Full Power AI, this AI tech company has been able to come in, and we've been able to set them to work with their machine learning and AI algorithms to figure out how can we take this amazing piece of technology and elevate it to a completely new level. And this is what we have launching next year with the Prism IO. This is what we're going to describe as the world's first nutritional wellness monitor. It's going to be something that not only can you use from a business perspective, but also we can retail to customers, and it is going to do antioxidant scores in real time and full spectral micronutrients. So a really, really amazing, powerful piece of technology that's going to completely revolutionize the health and wellness space. And this is also going to be part of the launch portfolio when we go into India. So this is something that we're so excited about. But that's all from me. I'm really excited to pass on to one of my colleagues, Mr. Tom Banger. This gentleman has been someone that I've got the pleasure of working alongside for my past 9 years in the business. He is one of the top India eligible founders in the entire company, building a phenomenal organization. And I could not wish for you to hear from anyone more knowledgeable who's going to talk to you a little bit more about the up and coming launch in India.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Louise. Thank you for that lovely introduction. And what a great job you did with the first half of that presentation. And Louise is also reached a very, very pinnacle top of our company. She's one of in the top 1% of global leaders, and her and her team are actually leading the India opportunity right now with the biggest Indian team globally. So there's no one better to hear from than Louise. So thank you for that. And we make a great team. We've worked alongside each other for so many years, and I'm really excited to be here alongside Louise to share the second half of this presentation. But before I do that, I'm just going to quickly introduce myself. As Louise said, my name's Tom. I've been partnered with this company for over 11 years now. My background was in engineering. I had a really good job, corporate career. I'd managed to work my way up the corporate ladder. I was in line to go down the leadership route of that company, become a director. They were very invested in me. But I sat back one day and thought, is this really what I want to do the rest of my life? Be chained to a desk until I retire? And I looked around at some of my bosses that had been there 20 years longer than me, and they were exhausted. They had no time. They were stressed. And I just thought, that's not the life for me. There has to be more out there than doing this for the rest of my life. So came across this opportunity and just really loved what I saw, the ability to be able to partner with a multi-billion-dollar brand that had a proven product, a proven business model, and the nearly 50 countries at my disposal to build a business with, alongside my job that could eventually leverage me out of that career. And that's exactly what I did after 2 years of working it side by side. I left my corporate career, and for the last 9+ years, it's been my only income. So really made a huge positive impact on my life, and especially so grateful for this the last 20 months, being able to spend nearly every day with my first child, a little girl, and build my business around her, thanks to the work and effort that's been put into this business over the last 11 years. It's just incredible. So you guys are in the right place at the right time, and I hope you see what we're seeing. Louise did a great job of talking through the trends, how they're perfectly positioned and aligned for us to have a huge growth, not just in India, around the world, but these trends are supercharged in India as well. The company, how rock solid we are, how successful we are, and how transparent we are. And then the incredible products that we have. I knew nothing about beauty and skincare and wellness before joining this opportunity, but I knew that Nu Skin were doing something different, and that's something you can count on with Nu Skin. They're different, they're innovative, leading the way in both spaces. But I'm really here to talk to you guys about the money and also how you could take advantage of it. Let's get straight into it. There's really a place for everybody with this business. What we're a direct selling company, which means that we sell direct to the consumer. So we have Nu Skin, the company that produce all the products. They take care of all the overheads and everything it takes to run a successful global company. They ship the products, pay us our commissions. They do all the, I call, boring stuff of running a business. And then we get paid to connect customers to the company, and also entrepreneurs that want to earn an extra income or build a large business to this company, and we can earn a commission and a referral bonus for doing so. So this is a really efficient 21st century business model, cutting out all the middlemen, linking a consumer directly to the company, and we get paid for making that connection. So there's 3 parts to this plan, and everyone starts at exactly the same place. Again, this is something that I loved, the fact that this is a level playing field, everyone has the same opportunity, and you earn what you put in. It's all down to you and your effort. And most people come in just to participate in our affiliate program where they love our products. They just want to recommend them to other people, maybe utilize social media for that and be able to sell products, anywhere that we operate in and earn money doing so. And like I said, most people just stay in that place where they just recommend our products, maybe bringing some other affiliates in to do the same thing. But if you want to go further, you can build a business with Nu Skin. And I call it like an online business. You can build a mini Nu Skin business, like a franchise, where you've got some customers, you've got some affiliates that are also recommending and selling these products, and you turn over a certain amount of volume every single month. And if you want to go even further, you can duplicate that. You can find other people that are entrepreneurial that also want to grow and build a Nu Skin business, and you can earn what we call a lead bonus for doing that as well. So there's many different ways that we get paid, depending on your ambition and how far you want to go with this. But there really is something for everybody. What I love about this company, because they're publicly traded and they're transparent, they have to publish their average earnings, their average monthly earnings at all the different leadership levels in our business. So affiliates, they earn money primarily from their sales. When you hit that first level of building a business, is called brand rep, and then once you help others to do the same thing, you can move up our compensation plan and achieve these different titles. Now, Nu Skin have just reached a significant milestone of paying out over $20 billion in commissions to its sales leaders, which only 3 companies in the world have ever done. Now, there's only over 70,000 companies that have started in our industry, and only 3 have paid out over 20 billion to people like us. So huge milestone. People do make money, clearly, because $20 billion is a lot of money, right? But these are the average earnings, and I just want to draw your attention to a couple of them. This compensation plan is designed to pay you dependent on the number of people that you help. So unlike my corporate career, where it was dog eat dog and climb the corporate ladder to get to the top, this business is about you earn off the number of people that you help to make money first. So you help 2 people to build a mini Nu Skin business. The average income is around £1,000, £1,200 a month. You help 3 people, you become what we call a Ruby partner. The average income is about £2,000 a month. This is very part-time, that people do the business alongside full-time jobs, family, businesses. And it takes on average people about a year to reach that Ruby level, maybe 18 months. And you can go even further and become what we call a director. The average income is at that level around £3,000 up to £20,000 every single month. And we've got over 2,500 people currently at that top level. So I don't know about you, but if one person's done it, then I believe I can do it. But if over 2,000 people have done it, then there's definitely achievable for everybody. And that's what I really implore to everybody. This is not a get rich quick scheme where you're going to make money overnight. It's a business. It's going to take time, it's going to take effort, it's going to take learning some new skills. There's going to be some hurdles that you're going to have to overcome, but you get to do it being supported and surrounded by some incredible people that are going to help drive you to be successful. And on average, it takes people about 5 to 7 years to reach that top level. I believe that's going to happen even sooner with everything that we've got in front of us the next 2 years. But even if it took you 5 years to do that, like, how incredible, what else could you do to earn that kind of money? And this business is designed for you to work really hard but smart in a short window of time and build something that can continue to pay you after the work is done. So incredible business model. I haven't seen anything better in the last 11 years, and I'm very open-minded and still look, but no one's shown me anything that can give you both the time and money that this business model and this opportunity can give you. We also have incredible heart. This company is all about giving back. They're not just helping people look, live, and feel better. They really want to help people less fortunate who can't help themselves. And one of the ways they do that is for our Nourish Your Children program, where we have donated over 850 million highly nutritious meals to malnourished children. And one of the places we focus on in Europe is called Malawi, and we took the Malawi from having one of the worst death rates due to malnutrition to now having one of the lowest death rates due to malnutrition. Not just because of us, but we've had a big impact in that. The reason why I'm sharing this is because we will also do an initiative like this in India. Nu Skin are, yes, it's a big market. Yes, there's, great revenue to be generated in the market, but they also want to make sure that they make a lasting impact in a positive way there by doing something to give back. And I've heard a couple of things they're looking into, and they sound incredible. So just know that we will also have an initiative where we can make a huge impact in people's lives that maybe can't do it for themselves. Now, we are really at the beginning of a huge, huge, huge wave, not just with India that we're going to talk about in a moment, but also with the new wellness device that Louise just spoke about. This is going to absolutely disrupt the wellness industry, legitimize the supplement industry, and it's going to have a big shakeup because we can prove that people's supplements are working for them, right? And also the beauty device market. We're the #1 brand in the world, and the beauty device market is currently around $20 billion. The home use beauty device market is expected to reach over $100 billion in 2032. So there's significant growth in a market where for the last 7 years, we've been the #1 brand because we sell more beauty devices than anybody else. So 3 massive opportunities, and we're at the forefront of these huge growth in all areas. And we're looking for those early adopters, those innovators, people that see this vision, see this growth coming, and want to be a part of that growth and development. Most people will come in as it's reaching its peak, which is fine, but we're looking for those small percentage of people that see what we see and want to be a part of pioneering these different markets and industries. So why India? I don't have to explain to most of you on this call, but it has the largest population in the world, over 1.4 billion people. China's the only country that comes close. And then look how small in comparison countries like the USA looks, right? So massive opportunity with people. There's a huge growing middle class there. The middle class is expected to double over the next 20 years. Now, why is that important? 1, because they generally have more disposable income. 2, they're looking for great quality premium products, and also they're looking for opportunity. They have the most social media users in the world, which is perfectly positioned for this social commerce era that we've moved into, right? Louise said half of global retail sales by 2028 will be done through social media channels. And our industry, the direct sales industry, is growing at a rapid rate there, around 8.3% on average every single year. It's currently around a $3 billion industry. And when we look at countries like China, when we went to China more than 20 years ago, China was around the same size, $3 billion for direct selling. Now China's a $30 billion plus industry, and we believe India will do the same very quickly. So our main competitor in terms of our business model, I don't believe we have any competitors in terms of our product offering. This company is very wellness focused. They don't do beauty as much, but their business model is very similar to ours. They do over nearly $800 million in revenue in India alone. Okay, so bear that in mind as we talk through some of these next numbers that we're going to speak about. So what's the potential for you? Well, we've got a couple of case studies here that I'm quickly going to run through. Japan being one of them, population of 125 million people. There was a lady who's Japanese and husband was British, and she heard about the Japanese market opening. She got to work ahead of the launch, speaking to Japanese people all around the world where we operated in, and built a foundation. And then when we launched into Japan, she was able to get out the gates really quickly, achieved a massive paycheck in her first month. I believe it's north of $200,000 in commissions in her first month. And since then, she's gone on to create nearly over 300 people that have made more than $1 million for our opportunity in Japan. Okay, so that's one small market, 125 million people. The same in South Korea. There's a guy that saw the vision, got to work, built a business of over 5,000 sales leaders in South Korea. So when we look at India, 1.4 billion people, the potential and the target for us is to do $1 billion in revenue. We're going to need 30,000 sales leaders to achieve that. And we've got none currently. So the question to you is, how many of those 30,000 would you like to get on board and pioneer that market to achieve? Because it's up for grabs for anybody, and it's really exciting because Forbes said it best: the best time to get involved in a company is when they're in the midst of global expansion or a new product launch. We're doing both in the biggest market in the world. So where are we right now? We've already done our market research. We've been looking into this market for 10 plus years. We've got our local strategic partnerships with companies like Infosys. We've sourced our offices, set up manufacturing there in India, local manufacturing, finalized our product lines. We're just finalizing our commission plan for India, and ready for our pre-launch, which is going to start 1st November. This is going to be a pre-launch for qualified leaders. So you have to be a brand rep or above to start doing business in India on the 1st November, ahead of our full launch, which will be open to everybody in Q2 2026. But right now, the unique opportunity with India is that only people of Indian heritage are able to build in India. So people that have OCI or NRI cards are able to do business in India. This is huge. The biggest market in the world. All our other markets, apart from China, anyone's able to build the business in from anywhere in the world, right? In India, it's only people of Indian heritage. So you've got this massive opportunity for a fairly small group of people to take advantage of right now. That's incredible. So that's why right now we're looking to build locally with people that have got Indian heritage, OCI, NRI, ready to expand globally into India when we launch there later this year. Now, one of the biggest questions we get is, oh, but your products are too expensive for India. We know, the company is not silly. They've done open nearly 50 markets around the world. They've done their due diligence. They've looked into India. Their number one priority was price, and they've been able to make sure that we have products for everybody. We're going to create new lines specifically for the market that are going to be very affordable for the majority of people. We're going to create professional lines that are for the beauty professionals. And then obviously we're going to have our premium skincare as well. So we've got price in mind going into this market, and the company have done a fantastic job creating incredible products purposely built for that market. And just to show you, how big this opportunity is, where we cover both wellness and beauty, 74% of Indians in India say supplements are essential. 63% are trying to lose weight. We're launching with a weight management system, and 69% of Indians take supplements for immune support. So we've got a massive market there, right? Then you look at beauty, 4th in the world for beauty and personal care by revenue. Their number one skincare claim is brightening. We're launching skin brightening products specifically for that reason. And there's a massive shift to premium products. Premium growth is outpacing mass products. So we are perfectly positioned at the right time in the right place with everything that we have to offer with our company and with this business model. And with that being said, I just want to urge you all that are on this call, if you're interested, it's completely free to sign up with your free affiliate account. If you want to take part of this incredible opportunity, we encourage you to order some products. You need to try the products for yourself. Right now, we have a few months left. If you've got Indian heritage, you want to get in, you want to learn about the products, you want to learn the business, do the business. So when we launch in India, you've got the knowledge and the skills to be able to help train and develop your teams in the market. Go and speak to your India contacts and make it your ambition to get to brand rep by the 1st of November, so you could take advantage of that 6-month pre-launch window that you're going to have an advantage over the masses joining this business. So that is everything from me this evening. I'm now going to hand over to a couple of people that are going to share their stories on why they've got involved in this business, and specifically with the India opportunity. They're both Indian, and they're very leading the way in dominating the expansion into the Indian community here in the UK ahead of the launch into India. So please, first, let's welcome Ashana.
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah. Hi, everyone. Thank you. I feel very honoured to be a part of this call. My name is Ashana. I've been with Nu Skin for 3 months now, so still very new to it all. My background is in optometry, and I recently went back to work after being on maternity leave with my second child. My eldest will be starting school in September, and Nu Skin just came to me at a time when I was just reevaluating life, really, and realising that my priorities raising 2 children are very different to what they were when I started my working life as an optometrist in a typical 9 to 5 role. So, and um, and um, so that was, it's the time freedom and the time flexibility that is what appealed to me the most. And already my daughter has attended training events with me. She's been on business meetings, been in the background of Zoom calls, and that feels very special that she has been a part of my Nu Skin journey from the start, because it is really for our families and our children that we are wanting to do this. And then also learning about the science behind the products and the devices. So our collagen, for example, contains lutein, which is a really powerful antioxidant, but also a key ingredient in eye health supplements. So that all tied in really nicely. And that then leads me on to India. And the reason why I am so excited about India is because we are at the forefront of this opportunity. So helping a trusted global brand with science and innovation launch into a country that is close to home but also full of purpose and passion is my reason why. So yeah, I feel very grateful to be a part of it.
That's amazing, Ashana. Thank you so much. And that was Ashana's first time sharing her story on a call this size. So congratulations to you, and well done for stepping out of your comfort zone to do that. Next up, we have an incredible leader from the UK called Sherilyn.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for tonight's call. I've got goosebumps after listening to Tom, Louise, and Ashana, and I hope that you all feel as passionate, as excited as I am. I've been in the company now for 8 years, and I have a background in digital marketing and media. I went to university, I did the traditional route, I studied really, really hard at school, went into my degree feeling confident about what I was doing, really excited to take on a career in the journalism and media world. And after finishing university, I managed to secure a job for the UK's largest media company. And at the age of 21, I honestly thought that my goals were set. I was working in a company that excited me, and I thought that I had my career mapped out for the rest of my working life. And I was really excited to be doing what I was doing. And I don't know if many of you feel the same, but I was in a career that I was really passionate about. I love what I was doing. I thrived in that environment, and I felt like I was going to do that for the rest of my life. But I am somebody that is very open-minded. I always look for other opportunities, like Tom, Louise, and Ashana. I've always got my eyes open. I'm never going to say no to something until I've at least taken a look. And I was approached about this business 8 years ago by an amazing lady who was on at the start of this call, Louise. We didn't know each other before. She had reached out to me on Instagram and just said, I like what you're doing. You look like somebody that's open-minded, that's got a similar outlook to life like me. Would you be open to just taking a look at a business opportunity? And to be honest with you, at the time, I wasn't looking for something else, but I just had this curiosity in me, and I watched a presentation just like this one. And before I knew it, I was saying yes. And this business became not just a business for me, not just a way to earn income, but it became my lifestyle. I have grown in confidence. I'm able to work with people who I want to work with. I get to learn from incredible leaders like Tom and Louise. And I do believe that this business is so much more than just an earning opportunity. It's an opportunity for you to do exactly what you want with your life, to forge the path that you want to go down, and build yourself into the person that you want to be. And after doing this business for 3 years alongside my full-time corporate job, I decided to say bye to my corporate career of almost 12 years and do this business full-time. And that's what I've been doing ever since 2020. I have been in Nu Skin full-time, and I've been a happier, calmer, better version of myself. And what I love the most about it is I get complete autonomy over my own life. I get to work with who I want. I work with some incredible people like Ashana. And just seeing somebody come into this business with fresh eyes and have that same excitement and passion that I do, it fills me with so much joy. And it is incredible for you to be able to work in a business where you can not only help yourself, but you can help so many other people and really impact their lives in a positive way. So that's just a little bit about me. But But why I am excited about India, I do believe that we've got a golden ticket opportunity within a golden ticket opportunity here. Nu Skin as a company, we already have so much to offer. We're the world's #1 global beauty device brand. We have an incredible portfolio. We've got an amazing compensation plan. But now with the expansion of India on the horizon, I just believe that we have got something so special in front of us. We've got 122 days before that first pre-launch date that Tom shared with us. So every day really matters. And I certainly feel like that when I wake up in the morning. Every day that we are inching towards that pre-launch is so crucial. So I really implore you to really take what you've heard tonight really seriously. And I want you to think, is this the vehicle that's going to get you where you want to be? And if you do want to be involved, do it today. Don't leave it till tomorrow, because every day really counts. And I am so, so excited. And if you do decide to join, let us all be the first to welcome you on this journey with Nu Skin. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sherilyn. If you have any questions, please go back to the person that invited you onto this call, and they'll be more than happy to answer them. But I just want to leave you with this. You know, we are going to open into India. We are going to achieve $1 billion in revenue. We are going to have success there. The only question is, are you going to be the ones to do it or not? Someone's going to do it, so why not you? So take advantage of this massive opportunity. A 40-year-old multi-billion-dollar company going into the biggest market in the world. We're looking for those people that want to pioneer it and take advantage and help impact loads of people's lives there, but also in turn build a huge business that can set you free. All right, that's everything from us. Look forward to seeing you on the next one, which will be in 2 weeks' time on Wednesday. So invite your guests, invite your prospects that you want onto the next call, and they can see the same information that you've just seen. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening.